Hopefully we will go on live. If we live. I slept in just a little bit. It's been a minute, y'all. Well, it hasn't been a minute. Well, yeah, for life it has. Welcome to the best fantasy football show anywhere. You don't know what I'm going to talk about. We can talk about life. We can talk about weed. We can talk about women, men. Talk about football, baseball, NCAA basketball, which is coming up November 9th. Don't forget. Yeah, November 9th. So don't forget. College basketball starts November 9th. I will be going live. I will be doing Big Ten stuff. We'll be doing some big stuff. Okay? It's Sunday. I got my coffee, which is McCafe and Italian creamer. My Irish one, my Hoosiers. Second half, as always, but we'll go into college games later on. I got my tablet. Yeah, it's all fucked up, people. This is how you know this is a real show. Because sometimes I be looking at those other shows like, man, they can't be real. Look at all that graphic. So this is it. This is how you're going to get it. Let's move on to my Colts game, which always goes first. Colts and Bears. Bills, Eagles, Vikings, and Rams are off. So we're going to have fillers. Okay? Make sure you check the injury report and Fantasy Football Doctors, which is here on YouTube. Also, Headliner Nation has a doctor episode that they do, so check them out also. I got the Colts beating the Titans and the Bears beating the Patriots. I'm going to start Matty Ice. I'm going to start Matty Ice. Hold on. Yeah. Go Colts. Go Colts. Anyways. I'm going to start Matty Ice. JT is a go. Naheem Hines is a go. What's that other guy's name? Johnson is good to go. I'd start I almost said Paris Hamilton. Colts allow the third fantasy football points to wide receivers, but I'm sitting all Titans wide receivers because without McCaffrey, what the fuck they gonna do? DJ Moore, get ready. Paris Campbell's the star. Titans allow the second most fantasy points to wide receivers. Robert Woods in the flex. I had Paris Campbell sitting, but then I changed my mind. Oh, Don Johnson, Deon Johnson. I put him in the flex. Alex Pierce is a start. Of course, Pittman's a start. Sit Hunter Henry. Oh, wait a minute. That's Bears and Patriots. Yeah, that's done for the Colts, but I got my Colts. My Bears versus the Pats. I got the Pats. I'm going to start Cole Clement. I don't care what anybody says. Sit Hunter Henry. Start Jacoby Myers. Bears secondary is not good. I'm reading my notes, you guys. I know I'm supposed to be looking at the camera, but I don't do it like that. Sit all Bears wide receivers. That's just easy. That's easy. Please like, share, subscribe, and my Twitter, which is Girls Advice and Views on Fantasy Football. See who texts me. All right. Let's go with, of course, the Cards won. The Browns versus Ravens. Let me see what they're. Lamar Jackson is hurt a little bit. Hip flexor. Uh, J.K. Dobbins is out. Ravens allow the ninth. Ravens are ninth versus the run. I'm going to start Chubb. I'm going to sit Hunt. I'm going to start Kenyon Drake. Ravens allowed 19 fantasy points to running backs. Ravens allowed the fifth most fantasy points to wide receivers. So start Cooper. And I'm checking to see if Bateman is out or not. Lamar Jackson. Yeah, that's one you're going to have to check the Fantasy Football Doctor's podcast, or just watch before the game to see if he's playing. I'm going to sit percent. Bucks versus Panthers. I hope the Panthers win, but I'm pretty sure the Bucks will, because who is the Panthers? Oh, it's either PJ. You know what? I am going for the Panthers, because I want PJ Walker to get a starting job here in the NFL, because I loved him in the what is he, Houston Texans Roughnecks or something like that in the XFL. And don't barrage me with comments saying, "Ooh, the NFL is different than the XFL." I know that, but I like that player. Going with the Panthers, sit all tight ends. I have sit all tight ends, but then I snuck in Kate Octon. That was my sleeper during the summer, so I'm going to start him. Bucks allow 14 fantasy points to running backs. Sit DJ Moore. Breda's out. Julio is out. Panthers allow the 10th most points to wide receivers. It's either PJ Walker or Jacob Eason. And I'm sitting Brady. Brady stinks. I don't care if it is Panthers. I don't think he's going to be throwing a lot. So I'd sit him, trade him, or get rid of him. I'm going with PJ Walker, but I would sit him because that Bucks defense is a monster. Atlanta versus Bengals. I'm going with the Bengals. Bengals defense is good against the run. I'm going to try and start Kyle Pitts. I'm going to try and start Hayden Hurst. Atlanta allows the fourth most fantasy points to tight ends. Start Joe Mixon. Atlanta allows the sixth most points to wide receivers. So you're going to start on Bengals wide receivers. Drake London, go ahead and sit, because he ain't got nobody to throw the deep ball, in my opinion. Start Burrow and sit Tyler Boyd. That's all. Oh, for Mariota, two uh, two QB league, super flex maybe, but then again you got Josh Allen out. You got uh, Hurt out, and you got Cousins out. I gotta get on my second cup of coffee before this fog goes away. And no, I haven't even smoked the joint yet. Giants and Jags, definitely going with the Giants. Sit. I'm going to say start Bollinger. Start Buckley. Start ETN. Sit James Robinson. Waddle Robinson. Start. Flet Christian Kirk. And let's see. Giants pass defense is good. Start Ingram and sit Zay Jones. And sit all sit all Giants wide receiver. And Daniel Jones, sit him too. Lawrence is in a 2 QB super flex. Lions, Cowgirls, definitely going with the Lions. Sorry, Beats. Sit Dalton Schultz. Lions are coming off a bye week. Cowgirls allow the fifth fewest points to tight ends. So maybe start TJ Hawkinson. Dak is a start. Start. DJ Swift is questionable, but I think he's leaning towards he's going to play. Schultz is a stash. DJ Shark, I'd start him. No, I'd sit him. Sit DJ Shark. Sit Jared Goff. They always struggle on the road. Plus, the Cowboys secondary, Cowboys defense is pretty good. So I'd sit Jared Goff, even though I might have to start him. I tell you, I be telling you guys to sit people, but some of these are in my fantasy leagues, and I have to start them, even though I want to sit them. It's crazy. Packers against the Commanders. I got the Commanders, but we all know. Well, I don't know. Jets beat the Packers, so we go. Yeah. Let's see. Commanders. Start Brian Robinson. Start Robert Tunyon. Uh, Packers suck versus the run. Logan Thomas. He's being a little iffy. She wants smoke right now. Start Romeo Dobbs. In fact, I picked him up. Tyler Hickney is the quarterback. Washington allows the fourth most fantasy points to wide receivers. So I'm starting Michael Gallup. I might even start Noah Brown for the Cowgirls. How about that one? All the other experts are saying sit everybody. You know what? I'm definitely going to start Michael Gallup. Jets versus Broncos. Broncos are favored in here, but remember Wilson is not starting, so I am going with the Jets. Broncos have a good defense. Conklin isn't getting much targets, so I'm going to sit him. Sit Broncos running backs. Start Sutton. Greg Deloach. Go ahead and sit him and flex Jerry Jeudy because I don't even know about the quarterback situation with the Broncos, so they are all high risk, in my opinion. Sit Zach Wilson and Russell Wilson is out, but I'm going with the Jets. Texans versus Raiders. I hate the Texans, so I'm going with the Raiders. Derek Carr starts. Raiders allow the third fantasy football points to tight ends. Michael Thomas has a grade 2 turf toe, so he will be playing. Boy, I saw pictures of those turf toes. Whoo! Not his, but other people. I'm sitting Hunter Renfro, even though I had to start him in my league. Davis Mills, 2 QB super flex, maybe. Darren Waller might be out, so check on that. Nico Collins, flex him. Golly, I really want to start him though. Start Josh Jacob, Damian Pierce start, Brandon Cook start. Yeah, I got Jacob. So I'm going with the Raiders on that one, people. We're at 14 minutes. I greatly appreciate that one person coming in because it gets my ratings up. I need you guys to at least view, share, or like my videos so I can get more subscribers and I can put out more content. I'm just saying, we can help each other. Chiefs versus Niners. I'm going with the Chiefs. CMC is a Niner now, so I don't know how that offense is going to work. Seattle versus the Chargers. I'm going with Seattle. Going to start Gerald Everett. Well, it might be a flex. Seattle allows most points to tight ends. I'm going to start Kenneth Walker. Chargers are 29th versus the run. Michael Williams is a start. I am sitting Keenan Allen. I don't even care if he starts because you're not going to know how he plays. He hasn't played since what, 2021. That was a joke, people. I'm gonna go ahead and start Geno Smith, start Eckler, start Will Disley, DK Metcalf as a wide receiver 3 for me. And I don't think they start Keenan Allen this week because next week they got a bye. Let's go with Steelers versus Fins. I'm going with the Fins all because not that I don't like the Steelers. It's just, you know what? I am going with the Steelers because if I will go with the Steelers if Kenny Pickett starts. Najee Harris, go ahead and start him. Fryer Muse, I don't even think he's playing because he has so many concussions. D. Johnson starts. Miami allows a nice most fancy points to wide receiver. Chase Claypool will sit. George Pickens flex or stream because we're out of wide receivers. Start Tua. Pray for him. Pray for Tua because if he gets another concussion, his NFL career might be over or his season might be over. Either way, be careful and pray for him. Jalen Waddle has a groin and shoulder, so he's questionable and limited. So you might want to sit him because he might not be at 100%. But again, that is the crazy video of fantasy football for me to you. Have a great Sunday. Stay safe. And above all, stay high, my friends.